Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Kaneohe Higashi Hongwanji Sunday service. And my name is Bill Yamanaka. I'll be your MC for today's service. Thank you for attending. And now please rise for the entrance of our minister, Reverend Marcos Sawada.
I ask for one moment of meditation for our brothers and sisters of Maui, the victim of that fire, in a moment of silent meditation.
Now we will have Shinshu, Shuka, the English portion, on page 45 of the service book. Now Vandana, Ti-Sarana, and the Three Treasures on page 46.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Om Eternity Saranam Gacchami Sangam Saranam Gacchami. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Difficult to receive life in human form, now we are living. Difficult to hear the Buddha Dharma, now you hear it. If you do not receive awakening in this present life, then what life can you hope to receive it? Let's reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in the Buddha. May we together as one begin on the great path of enlightenment and hold in our hearts the supreme aspiration. I take refuge in the Dharma. May we together as one enter the storehouse of the Dharma and attain the true wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in the Sangha. May we together as one unite in harmony, strive to live for the enlightenment for all beings. The incomparable, deep and profound Dharma is difficult to encounter, even through countless age of kalpas. Now we are privileged to hear and receive it. Let's endeavor to truly understand the true meanings of the Buddha Dharma. Namo Amida Buddha, Namo Amida Buddha, Namo Amida Buddha, Namo Amida Buddha.
Okay, thank you. Now, Shoshin-san, page 48 to 50 and 65.
In the Buddha's of infinite life, I take my refuge. In the Buddha of boundless life, I take my refuge. Buddha eternal, with Allah is free. Buddha could not refrain from making a vow to save us. Grieving for all of us who wander with no aspiring to say all to the pleasures. This is heart of compassion, is expressed in the name. This is light shines through all the world, leaving no one in the dark. Because us to Jesus' land, sleeping up in darkness, down, calling voice, by my voice, greater. We rejoice in this God, living our distractions. Every moment face so true, awaken in our heart. The love sacro's cloud and peace constantly cover us. Our heart is resting here in the heat of this land. We sing and passing on the Buddha Dharma so precious. Illuminating all things born, Masters came in our own. Buddha Dharma so grateful, plentiful is His stream. Though we are mean and low, it swings all postures. How glad we are now in hearing the Buddha's word. How great it is this walk that branches as a spiritual birth. Let us go and praise the name, one and all hand in hand, earnestly seeking the way. Let us go to this land. Our hands together, Gassho Namanda, 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 Namanda. Nishi Kudoku Yodo Seisai Do Odaishin Ojoanga I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Amo Amida Buddha. Amo Amida Buddha. Amo Amida Buddha. Amo Amida Buddha. We vow to give equal to all this miracle truth, to get to raise the mind of God and awake to the realm of serenity and joy. Namandabu, 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 Namandabu.
Okay, we will now have our Dharma Talk by Reverend Marcos Sawada.
Amida Butsu, Amida Butsu, Amida Butsu. Amandabun, 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 Amandabun. Amandabun, 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 Amandabun. Good morning. Thank you for people came here and for the audience there at the live stream. First, today we are talking about how we human can look at the world from our point of view and how the truth help us or come to make some question about our way of thinking and living. Then I start from two important quotations I got from calendar and from Shinan's memories. It's like the Nembutsu is the light which show us the truth of our untrue lives. The Nembutsu is the light which show us the truth of our untrue lives. And the second one, I took the wrong path, but came to realize that this path too is Amida Buddha's path. I took the wrong path, but came to realize that this too is Amida Buddha's path. The Nembutsu is the light which shows us the truth of our untrue lives. I took the wrong path, but came to realize that this too is Amida Buddha's path. How can we realize these quotations? Probably each one has your own interpretations in different way. How something wrong can be right? Yeah, is this how Amida Buddha's wisdom consider this wrong path being a right path too? This does not make sense for me. One thing is wrong, one thing is right. This is how we humans think, yeah? This is how I'm thinking now too. I want to put some thing happened a few days ago. I'm in charge of, I'm a chairperson to make the next 2040 2024 district calendar, and we are discussing we are about the cover of this. For me, the theme of our calendar will be: where are we from? Where are now? And where are headed? This three question. We are here now, we came from where, we are here now, and where we are going, like that. I made three concepts of this cover. One was, and when the sun rises in the morning in the Kaneohe temple, very like a red color in the back, looks like a fire because this morning, 5 a.m., my wife took this picture. And it looks like a fire, but for me it was something to express the light comes in the temple there at the morning when we have like a darkness. And another one was the ocean here in Oahu, and the third one was a leaf, yellow and green leaf there. And for me, I put in question, we have to, because this theme, I think we have to be more real, more actual, be more crude, like cruder than even people can be shocked. Because one member of this calendar meeting, he said, oh, this sunrise remind us like a fire in Maui. People can make mistake and think this is a fire in Maui, but it wasn't my intention to do that, but people can interpret that way, that red color looks like a fire, but isn't it that way? I wanna put more like because we are going to have this in 2024, our temple 100-year anniversary, and the cover could be Kaneohe Temple, and this sun in the morning coming as an expression of this temple and these teachings too. But people look, maybe if you look, you put it this way, this will be very negative, make one bad impression for people, and the people we live, we are in shortage of members, the members are living, and if you put like that, people don't follow us, don't buy this calendar. In my mind, I cannot agree. I think we can be more real, more actual, to express, to put this theme, what people in the past did, what we are doing in the next generation, maybe they are going to do, as aspiration of the temple doesn't change, is the same. But then I want to show the people, about this concept, but I was a minority there, only myself was in this idea, and the others prefer to put another kind of cover. Yeah, but each one here has your own reality. We think really different. We look at the different angles. And when you try to describe something, is only concept, is a word, W-O-R-D, word. And the word is not reality, it's only one thing you think you are describing something. But reality cannot be described. This is, and what you think, what I think, I say, oh, this is good, this is bad. It's like sometimes if you have a pet, your pet for you is more important than other. For example, you have a small dog there, your pet's more important if that dog in the road there don't eat there. If you have to give food, you prefer to give for your pet then. That is just what we, every time we make this relation about the things. We think what you are thinking, your mind is projecting, is the truth. But actually, this is, even I think this
my ideal is my ideal, not what people, they have the same idea about what we are thinking. That we collide each other. And this is what this word, we, as a human, we take this word like a, each one has his own vision of life. I think be cruder, be more realistic is better. But this concept of realistic is my realist. Who decides this is reality, this is not reality? This is myself. Yeah? And who decided that people look at this calendar and say, oh, this is remind the fire of Maui. People don't agree with that. People don't like that. People like a more beautiful ocean or a leaf. But who decide about that? It's each one too. This is why sometimes we fight, we make problem using our different point of view, but all isn't a sense of the reality, because reality cannot be put in word, cannot be conceptualized. This is makes problem. And what Shakyamuni Buddha realized that? Shakyamuni Buddha realized that this emotion, his emotions, his passions, and what to think his ideal when he was meditating there below that in the body tree there. One side asked to Shakyamuni Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, what you are doing? You are prince, you don't need to stay here. You don't need to stay here. Go home, go home. You are prince. Why you have to stay here? Fasting, no food, no comfort there. But other way used to tell him, oh Shakyamuni, you are in good path. You have to persist to find the response of the meaning of life, the meaning of life. Go ahead, go ahead. But this passion and this, he called it ideal, was there. One is represented like a demon, other side is an angel. But he kept there in his meditation, and when he realized in one part of this meditation part, the angel wasn't there. Then he tried to persecute the angel. Where's the angel? Where's the angel? And he finally found the angel and the demons getting together and making like in the same place. Then was his enlightenment. Like what Shakyamuni Buddha realized that this ideal, what we have, we put like our science, and we put those passions as the base of the reality. But this is all human being point. And the human being point, you can see war, destruction, fight, problems. We continue making that. But this is because each one has his own cocoon, your own ego shell. And we think this ego shell represent, this word is important, represent the reality. Represent means you put this as reality, but this is in your mind. Or when you put beliefs, we put what you think is all mind. And the mind isn't the real as reality, is only projection of some concept you have, or you bring records from your memories, but isn't. Reality is something can happen only moment by moment right now. And we cannot describe, you cannot get, you cannot grab. That was enlightenment of Shakyamuni Buddha. Humans look at the reality from the perspective of subjective, the self, and outside the world from the object. But when we converge, this subject and subject become one, means you disappear. The reality don't need your belief, only you recognize reality. This is what the reality works. This is what, when you say conscious, come or compassion, come means go to everyone. Everyone is a universal. Converge for one point. This is what is a hint for us, what works this true reality. The true reality we cannot describe, it's a word. And we cannot say the homeless guy or that pet in the road there or your pet is most important than cannot say. This is in your mind too. Yeah? This is the reason we have problems, because we put ourselves and privileged position against the reality. But actually this dualism, this dual way of thinking is reality too, because we think this way, we live this way until the last day. This not wrong, all right. Is the path to take us to the converge, to the big conscious. We cannot do nothing. All people, everyone, individual, we cannot do nothing. But there is one doing everything. People say this one is God. People can say God, but for us is the Dharma. Is the Dharma work? Is a work of the true reality. The true reality work to you go, because what means true reality is something as it is. I cannot describe as it is. If I try to describe as it is, I come back again for this lower level. I have to conceptualize and to go to the samsara, the world of suffering again. Then the most important thing here is we human, every time there is a call to us to come back to the origin. What is origin? Origin means something before your start point. Your start point, you didn't have yourself. Yeah? You didn't have nothing. It's nothing. It's selfless. Selfless means not my interpretation of the word. That means, but what are you doing? What do you think you are doing? It's like we are water, essence, we are water. Independent if you are in the state of solid, you are ice, like a hard, like a lot of attachment, a lot of passions in your own word, but the final result, we are going to the ocean, like the ocean means the Dharma, yeah? As you go to low level, if you are steam there, your essence of water don't change. Yeah? And the fish don't need to stay in the ocean to certify if the water is more humid in the small lake there, the fish lives, or in the ocean. Yeah? is human in the same way. No one teaches the seed to become a tree. Yeah. No one teaches the mother to become mother. Yeah. Become mother. And when we go to the grave and we do like bring memories of the past, this is, people don't teach you, but there is some history, long history, more than you can imagine. When the humanity came here in the Stone Age there, they used to put grave. This is differ from the animals. Animal, they don't make like something like a grave site like to pray or to. This is origin. Origin make you come back for conditions of human. Origin is a base, original wall. I cannot be Buddha, yeah? If you don't become Buddha first, I help you to become Buddha first. Yeah? Your suffering is my suffering. Your happiness is my happiness. This is aspiration of Buddha. What does mean this? Yeah? Come to the true reality. Come to the true reality. This is a calling every time. But you cannot change you. You can be only as you are. As you are. Human is your base. When you think you are Superman or Superwoman, but you are really a fragile, yeah? You are a really weaker human. Then we have a lot of passions, we have a desire, we have ignorance, and you have hatred. When we converge everything, this become light. Yeah. But because the human, in this bivalent way of thinking, she can go to, some people think, oh, yeah, we can have more, if you have a cup of water, people, oh, you have in the half of the water there, people, oh, you have half of the water, other people, oh, you have only half of water. Yeah? This is what we think. But, yeah, we can be saved by the concept, and we can be suffered by concept. This is human. That's the reason concept actually is not, is when you overcome the concept, that something happens in our life. The attempt to get some self-advantage brings more unhappiness to us. What does origin mean? What is your origin? It is the start point when you weren't there. The start point means origin, you weren't there. It's selfless. Selfless means your base as human being. Our hands together in Gassho. The Nembutsu is the light which shows us the truth for all our untrue lives. I took the wrong path, but came to realize that this truth is Amida Buddha's path. Namo Amida Buddha, Namo Amida Buddha, Namo Amida Buddha. Thank you. And I know it's really hard to members share some things about what something like you experience about being really selfish, and this situation was in the past, and you could realize some things in what we say some years ahead there about this. But we will think that from your ego point, ego self point, and the reality work to change this. What we do you have something to share about this situation? How something, let's say, transform or change in your life from one situation or another situation you were believing, yeah? Do you have something to share? No one? Joyce? Mr. Roy? No? Mr. Stan? Mrs. Charlan, Mrs. Bill? Mr. Bill? No, Mrs. Bill. Sorry, Mr. Bill. Mrs. Norma? No? No one have? Okay, people are shy too. Yeah. Okay, we can go. But thank you. Thank you so much for making us that. Namandava. Namandava. Namandava.
Thank you, Reverend. We'll please rise. We'll go ahead with Ondokusan II on page 54 of the service book. Okay, and now Gatha Nembutsu on page 127. Do you have any announcements?
Charlene, could you announce about the last
Good morning, thank you. For the rummage and plant sale that we have coming up, the sale is on Saturday, September 9th. It seems far away, but we're already at the end of August, so it's right around the corner. We are still accepting donations, clothing, shoes, household goods, collectibles, just no big furniture. So books. Please call the temple if you'd like to drop it off and during office hours, and on Sundays while we're here for service, by all means you can drop it off from 10 o'clock till the afternoon. And on the week of before the sale, Labor Day is Monday, so from Tuesday through Friday, we are going to be preparing as far as pricing, boxing, sorting, all of our sale items. So we could use the help anywhere from 10 o'clock till 5. If you're available, please come by and lend us a hand. The night before, on Friday, we will be setting up the plants for the plant sale. So we will need help there. And depending on how many items we have, we will be setting up tents. We plan to set up tents on Friday evening from about 5:30. So please help us. Thank you so much. We hope to see you then.
Thank you, Charlene. Any other announcements? Next Sunday, we have regular Sunday service, 9 a.m. Okay, well, I just want to thank everyone for attending, both online and in person. Thank you for attending today's service. Take care.